So this is another type of relay exercise that you can use when you're teaching finding out and trying to get them to spell words and practice with their writing. Okay, so what I'd usually have done, and we would have practiced the words at the table, I'd done a drill where I'd get them to repeat the words and pick out the phonics and the letters and things. Then we move on to this kind of relay. So what we'd do here, we'd have the kids separated into two teams, one either side of the table. I'd put a line down the center of the board, and each team would have their own marker positioned at the whiteboard. Now, one rule is the pen or the marker always stays at the whiteboard. They're not allowed to carry it with them and things like that. Then I would position myself around this side so that the kids can't see the word. I'd shuffle the cards and tell them to say stop. Then we'd have a word. Then one child from each team would come up. They'd have to recognize the first letter, run up to the board, write it, high five the next kid who comes around, looks what letter should be next, has a look, runs around, writes it up, and then they keep going around and see which team can write the word the fastest. Obviously, after they finished doing their writing the words up, we'd come and check. I'd show them what they should have written. We'd spell it out. We'd be like, shop. How do you spell shop? S-H-O-P. How do they spell shop? S-H-O-P. Clear. How do they spell shop? S-H-O-P. Clear. Okay, they were both correct, but who won? This team won, and they get the point. It's important that you really emphasize that they both got it right, but I think in this game there usually is going to be one team that wins and one team that doesn't win. But I think it's important also that when you're making the teams, that you recognize that you put the stronger kids maybe with a kid that's not as strong. Don't have all the strong kids in one team so they absolutely annihilate the other team and it's 5-0 or something. Okay, try to manage your teams to try and keep it even if you possibly can. Okay, good luck.